Okay, here is the Eiffel Tower, or the Tour Eiffel, featuring me from a couple days ago. So obviously this work is in Paris, France, on the Champ de Mars. The architects, specifically that designed it, were Maurice Koechlin and Émile Nouguier, two senior engineers who worked for the company d'Establishments Eiffel, led by Gustave Eiffel, who was the owner and head designer of the company, for which the tower is named after. Obviously, this was a French company and two French artists. The medium is iron sculpture, or architecture. The period of work is technically, it would be listed as realism or impressionism, though it's neither. But the construction was finished in 1889. It was built for the 1889 World's Fair, but quickly surpassed that and became permanent. It was supposed to be temporary and became one of the most recognizable pieces of architecture in the world. Construction took 2 years, though it was planned for a few years before that. Some defining characteristics are obviously the iron construction, the intricate details in the post. Nothing like this had really been made at the time before this. It was modeled after the Lighting Observatory in New York City, but still they really took their own route with it. I chose it because the Eiffel Tower is just cool. I don't think it's overhyped. It's just a really interesting piece of work, and I still find it really interesting that it was supposed to be temporary, and now it is the thing that people think of when they think of Paris. It compares to other works of the period? Not at all. To an extent, it was unique, but it did fit the trend of iron architecture post the Industrial Revolution, so it made sense that this was the medium and this is what they chose to display for the World's Fair. But it still was unusual and was actually protested by over 300 Parisian artists for being an eyesore and for being too tall. They thought that it would ruin the landscape of Paris. And then a fun fact is that at the time of it being built, this was the tallest structure in Paris, and it actually remained the tallest structure in the world for 41 years after it was built, until the Chrysler Building was built in New York City. So yeah.